In the grand theater of nature, where life and death play out in every sunrise and sunset, a drama unfolded. It was a tale as old as time, a struggle for survival played out in the rugged landscape of the savannah. The fading light cast long shadows as the stars began their nightly vigil. A lone goat found itself trapped, cornered by a hyena whose eyes glittered with the promise of a midnight feast. The air thickened with tension, each second ticking away like a bomb, threatening to explode into tragedy. But as the hyena prepared for its deadly pounce, a blur shot across the savannah, an unexpected knight-errant thundering towards the scene of the impending ambush. The arrival of this four-legged hero rewritten the narrative, promising a battle of wills rather than a one-sided massacre. The approaching dog, with every stride bringing him closer to the unfolding drama, embodied a challenge to the hyena's dominance. As he got closer, the hyena, taken aback by this sudden interference, paused in its deadly pursuit. The goat, trembling with fear, could only watch as the drama around it intensified. Suddenly, the hyena muscles coiled and ready to strike. Lunged, the goat braced for impact, but it never came. The hyena's attack was deflected, driven back by an unexpected force. A clash of wills had begun. The dog, having arrived just in the nick of time, stood toe-to-toe with the hyena, his bark a resounding challenge. The hyena, momentarily stunned, recoiled from the impact of the dog's defense, surprise evident in its body language. The goat, regaining some composure, shuffled back, seeking a sliver of safety, all the while watching the intense standoff with wide, frightened eyes. The hyena, shaking off its initial shock, circled warily, its predatory instincts telling it to strike, but caution holding it back. It snarled, assessing its new opponent, trying to gauge the strength it had just encountered head. Meanwhile, the dog, unwavering in his stance, growled low in his throat, hackles raised. He radiated an aura of readiness to fight, willing to stand his ground against the lurking threat. The hyena, unable to resist its primal urges, lunged again, this time agility giving way to aggression. The hyena struck with the force of a seasoned hunter, yet the dog, anticipating the attack, was ready. He parried the hyena's blow, the impact reverberating through the night. Neither combatant flinched, each matched the other's strength blow for blow. The fight, far from being a display of brute force, became a test of endurance, a battle where fatigue was the ultimate adversary. Yet the hyena, relentless in its pursuit of prey, kept coming forward. Again and again, it pressed its attack, its strategy based on tiring out its opponents, hoping to catch them off guard. But the dog, breathing heavily, remained steadfast, his determination fueled by loyalty and courage. The hyena, sensing the dog's unwavering resolve, changed tactics. It circled, growling menacingly, trying to find a weakness in the dog's defense, seeking an opening to land a decisive blow. But the dog, alert and watchful, countered each advance, his every move a testament to his fighting spirit. The minutes ticked by, the fight continuing late into the night, the moon casting an eerie glow over the savannah. The hyena, frustrated by its inability to break through the dog's defenses, momentarily retreated. Perhaps it was to lick its wounds or to devise a new strategy. The dog, weary but unbroken, kept a close eye on the retreating hyena, ready to defend his charge should the predator change course. The goat, still shaken but unharmed, huddled close to the dog, finding comfort in his presence. The hyena, after a brief respite, returned, this time with renewed ferocity. It charged, teeth bared, intent on delivering a fatal bite. The dog, anticipating the attack, was ready. He sidestepped, then retaliated, forcing the hyena to stumble. The hyena, shaken but undeterred, quickly recovered. It circled again, its eyes narrowed, its movements becoming more aggressive, its patience wearing thin. The dog, matching the hyena's intensity, stood his ground, his barks echoing the determination in his heart. As the battle raged on, it became clear that brute force alone wouldn't decide the outcome. Both the hyena and the dog were strong, skilled, and relentless. The hyena, with its superior size and hunting prowess, and the dog, with his unwavering determination and protective instincts. And then something remarkable happened. The dog, channeling all his energy and courage, leaped. He launched himself at the hyena, forcing it to back away. For the first time in the fight, the hyena, surprised by the dog's audacity, showed signs of fear. The dog, sensing his opportunity, pressed his attack. He closed in on the hyena, forcing it to retreat further. The hyena, overwhelmed, turned tail and fled. The dog, panting heavily but with a victorious gleam in his eyes, watched the predator disappear into the darkness. As dawn broke over the savannah, bathing the landscape in the soft hues of a new day, the goat approached the dog, his heart filled with gratitude. He nudged the dog, trying to express his thanks for the heroic deed done the night before. The dog, tired but content, wagged his tail in response. He didn't need words or gestures of thanks. His loyalty and courage had been rewarded by the simple fact that he'd protected what he had been sworn to defend. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, painting the savannah in golden light, the goat and the dog made their way back to the village. Their steps lighter now, their spirits lifted by the shared ordeal and the bond it had forged between them. The villagers, upon seeing the duo returning safely, erupted in cheers. The news of the hyena's defeat spread like wildfire, and soon the dog was celebrated as a hero, his bravery lauded, his courage but, for the dog, the reward was more than just adulation. It was the trust and love he received from the goat, the villagers, and most importantly, himself. He knew he had lived up to his calling, proving that sometimes the smallest hearts beat with the bravest souls. In the tapestry of life, where threads of bravery and loyalty are spun into tales that inspire, the story of the dog who fought the hyena stands as a beacon. It's a reminder that courage isn't measured by size, that loyalty knows no bounds, and that sometimes the smallest warriors have the biggest hearts. And so, as the sun set on another day in the savannah, the dog, the goat, and the villagers settled in for the night, each reflecting on the events of the day before. The hyena's defeated snarls echoed in their ears, a haunting reminder of the danger they'd faced. Yet there was also pride, the pride of a job well done, of a hero welcomed home. In the quiet of the night, under the watchful gaze of the stars, the dog, the goat, and the villagers slept soundly. The dog, curled up beside the goat, dreamt perhaps of daring leaps and fierce battles. The villagers, tucked away in their homes, dreamt of safety and of heroes. The hyena, licking its wounds, slunk away into the darkness, plotting its next move. But it knew, as did all who had witnessed the battle, that it would be a hard act to follow. The dog's name echoed through the savannah that night, a testament to his bravery, a legend in the making. And as the cycle of life continued, the memory of the dog's heroism only grew, passed down through generations of goats and villagers alike, ensuring that the tale of the dog who fought the hyena would live on forever. For in the heart of every story lies a truth that echoes through time. Courage isn't about size, strength, or might. It's about the unwavering spirit that resides in the smallest of hearts, a spirit that when awakened can shake the foundations of fear and conquer the darkest of nights.